Hello, this is Dr. Tay, and today's episode we will be talking about structured water and how to make it. So let's recap. Okay, today's video is on how to structure your water, make your water more absorbable. And last video we talked about structured water and how it has an impact on your health. And today I'm going to show you how to go about doing it. But in this video, I'm just going to retouch on how to go about doing it. Okay, so over here, when you pump water out of your faucet and it is in your cup, just like this, right? We might not be able to see it, but from a molecular structure, when we go really look into it, if you look at the screen right here, the water is not structured. And once it does get structured, it turns into this hexagonal uh, way. And this water comes out to be more absorbable, and it has numerous of implication. There is a website called naturalaction.com, and that's where I got this water structure unit. It's on the website. It costs about $279. And you must be like, wow, that's really expensive. I could buy a Nintendo Switch or all of these things. And yes, I do have one. But you don't have to spend $279. And this video, I'm going to show you how to go about doing that. But before we do all of this, I want you to bring your attention to the screen. On the top water here, this is what uh, I guess, good water, right, is from. And you see how like the angles are forming, right? And on the water below is when the water gets polluted and the quality of the water, and there's a lot of uh, cell phone radiation and things like that, like EMFs. The water angles become more like 90 degrees, and this is what people consider to be bad water. And once again, if you look over here, the formation of the angular regions, it constitutes that these type of waters are good for you, right? And it has more energy in the water. And over here, when the water gets polluted with a lot of stress, as they say, from like EMFs, like cell phone damage or radiation, and the water would turn this way. Now, I have a scientific study based on animals that was given structured water, and it was done for a long period of time. And the findings were is that the animals that were given structured water had a rate of growth that was increased, reduced markers for oxidative stress, improved glycemic and insulinic responses in diabetes, improved blood lipid profile, improved semen and spermatozoa quality, and increased tissue conductivity as measured using bioelectrical impedance analysis. So, structured water, believe it or not, it has a huge impact. And I am about to show you how to go about doing it. Okay, so if you go to the website from Natural Action um, and purchase these things for $279, and if you look inside, it's got these like balls in there. So inside, there's these balls, and it comes down to a funnel. And if I was to pour the water down here, and the water would filter out to the bottom, this water is now structured. And if you drink this water, is more in the hexagonal shape in terms of the molecular structure. And if you were to drink this water, I get more hydration. According to the article, my sperm quality would improve, and it would have a better effect on my skin. My hydration would be, and it's all about the water being able to be better absorbed into my body. That is it. It didn't change the chemical, uh, the the chemical structure uh, so much where it becomes something different. It's just that it's shaped in a more orderly fashion. Just like if you take a bunch of dirt and screen it over and over and over, you get the fine dirt to come out. You're structuring the dirt, right? It's not aggregated. There's no clumps in it, right? And that's how it works with water. Now, if you don't want to spend $279, right? This is what you do. You buy a funnel, something like this, okay? And then you would buy some marbles made out of glass and put it into a mesh bag, and you put it so that, in case the marbles fall out, you're not picking up all these marbles all over the place. And then you would pour the water into it, and then you would have structured water. As the water slides down on the marbles and other marbles and other marbles, the water becomes structured that way. In nature, this happens in a river that has a lot of rocks. The water becomes on the bottom very smooth surfaces. The angles will be taken out, and that's how you structure the water. Now, if you don't, let me just structure the whole entire water that we started with, and then I'll show you another way. Okay, now we have structured water here. The other method, right? You take a spoon, right? And you spin the water until there is a vortex being formed. Like that. And oftentimes you have to go the opposite way just so that the water aggregates and forms better. One more time. Some people just spin it in one direction. I follow the Coriolis effect, which goes up into the north and to the right. If you're in the southern hemisphere, it goes down and to the left. And they have these water contraption machines where it spins the water for you, and they charge you an arm and a leg. It makes it look nice, but all you need is a real spoon to do it. Right, so just start drinking structured water. And what I like to do is add some minerals into my water. Now, I have a lot of people who first get this product from me, and they're like, "Oh, I don't like the taste." And oftentimes, it will taste horrible to you, meaning indicating that you're very magnesium deficient. And the more magnesium your body is able to hold, then it will start tasting better, believe it or not. So this is structured water and mineralized water. It's the closest thing to what Mother Nature gives you. But thanks to the modern invention of the plumbing system, we no longer get structured water. We get unstructured water that doesn't go through nature. And a lot of this water, like the water from your shower, from your toilet, believe it or not, goes to a processing plant, and they kill everything that's in there that's bad. They filter it multiple times. They treat it with a lot of chemicals, and they filter that all over again. And by the time this water never gets to touch nature again, some water systems, and going through that process all over, over and over in some states, you have water that's highly, unstructured. It doesn't touch nature. It doesn't get properly evaporated, and filtering the water is crucial. Number one, to get all the contaminants out. But then you have no minerals in your water, and water always binds to minerals. That's why when you drink water from your faucet, you pee out a lot of minerals out of your body, and you lose a lot of minerals because of it. That's why it's good to remineralize your water with magnesium, specific salts, and so forth. So, having said all of this, stay tuned for more episodes next week. I'll be doing maybe a presentation on Dr. I forget his name. He's a Japanese guy, but he talks about how you can instill messages into water, and then if you freeze it, it shows you the different structures of the water. All right, having said that, stay tuned for more episodes about water and health. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.